Everyone hopes to make a mint in the child education industry. Workbook ages 8 through 10 for 11 plus non-verbal reasoning. Now, the cover looks like a terrible corporate PowerPoint. Let's have a look at the content. It might not be that bad. Peter Francis Galore Park, not a well-known publisher, but non-verbal reasoning for 11 plus is an issue for many parents. So what do we have? Well, it's not too dissimilar to some of the other books we've seen on the channel, namely the Schofield and Sims tests books. So what's fun about this? Well, you have to write your own library or pay an artist to do all of your jazz and create these series. Now, they go straight into number shapes and relationships. Most unlike, so that's the odd one out. They kind of explain what you do and how you do it. It's maybe not as straightforward as the Schofield and Sims guys have. And nevertheless, it's a little bit more guided, I think is the word I'm looking for, in that they tell you exactly what you're looking at and what you're looking for, and then they give you some examples, and then they have you try it out. So in the way how it's structured, it's actually not too bad. You see the similar patterns. Obviously, it's in the syllabus for the 11 plus, so all of the publishers will copy it. You have the cube meshes in this one. You'll have the feature feature matching in here. You know what has happened here. Center changed colors and we dropped one leaf. Okay, go and figure it out on the examples here. These are not bad. These are a lot more involved and a lot more 3D than we perhaps have seen in the Scholastic series, and these are various projections in 3D. Printed in like it's not full color, but it's a selection of colors, 4 or 5 colors. They get one thing right. They have the answers right in the middle, so you can pull them out, so your kid doesn't cheat, and you can then tell them off for not getting it right. You would never do that. They don't have the extra staples that the Schofield and Sims guys do. So this will fall apart and you'll need to staple it together again once you do pull it out. But the examples are different and differently structured and differently typographically set to what you get in the Schofield and Sims books. So it might well be worth getting. I've not seen the anagrams in the Schofield and Sims books, so this is all pretty good content. We've not had many books from these guys on the channel. It's 48 pages of content. Apparently there's a huge bunch of series from these guys, Galore Park, for the various 11 plus topics. This one retails for, we have no idea because they didn't print it. They just dynamically price it for you at whatever price they feel like. But it's for ages 8 to 10. Should you get it? Maybe. Let's have a look at how do it score this thing. So learning objectives. It's 11 plus. It's fairly well aligned. It's non-verbal reasoning. No complaints there. 9 usability. We have the answers in the middle. Yeah, pretty good. 8 production. Not much to complain about. Decent 8. Impact. Will they learn? Yes, they will. Value we don't know because we don't have the price. Let's assume kind of average value, which gives us 24.40 out of 50. That's pretty decent effort for a publisher we've had nothing from to this date. If the publisher sees this and wants to ship us some of all their other stuff to review, I'll be only happy, so I don't have to buy it on Amazon, because these things are quite costly. As you can imagine, it's every video is a few quid. You have to buy these things. So I'll be grateful for your thoughts, comments, subscribes, likes, whatever YouTube wants us to do. I'll put the link down in there in descriptions. I'll put a link down to some free materials as well. With that, this was the non-verbal reasoning pre-tests. There weren't really any tests. Never mind. Peter Francis, Galore Park. What do you know? Let us know your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one.